Hey guys, MJbricks here, back with another video. And in today's video, we are going to review LEGO Set 6060 Knights Challenge. This set is a real fun one, and I'm very fortunate to have it complete with the box and instructions and all of the parts and figures in immaculate condition. So yeah, and I'm sorry if you see this towel throughout the video. I am in the process of making my next brick film, and the movie set for that is just big. It's like 2 or 3 feet long, so it covers up a large space on my desk. And I'm covering that up because I don't want to give you guys spoilers. Other than that, it will be a Star Wars brick film. So, with that out of the way, let's go over some quick facts about the set. So this set was released in 1989 and has 8 minifigures and 168 pieces. The set originally retailed for $22 in the US, and inflation adjusted, that is $54 about right now. If you ask me, 8 minifigs for $54 and all the pieces, that's a pretty good deal. So, without further ado, let's look at the box. This right here is the box. Right away, we are presented with a very lively image of the set. You know, they're jousting, you know. They look like they're having a good time in the stands, and this guy's moving. So, very cool. And there's the price sticker right there. The original owner got it for $17.50. Not that bad. And of course, we have the set number, Lego logo, the Legoland stripe that's on all the old boxes. And I just want to take a minute to appreciate the box art, because you've got these mountains in the background and the sun shining. Pretty cool compared to nowadays. The top of the box just has the set name and Legoland. The sides have a different version of what the event's going on. They're fighting on foot instead of on horseback. And of course, the set number and Lego logo. Bottom of the box has a picture with a different configuration of the parts. You know, they're all marching and pretty cool. Barcode, set name. In the back is where it is exciting. We have 4 different alternate builds portrayed on the back. Because what LEGO used to do back in the day was include these alternate builds to inspire creativity in the builder. So we have like a boat, dining hall. They're gathered around a beer keg right there, and whatever this is down here. So yeah, that is the outside of the box. The inside is pretty simple. It's just this tray that you can pull out, and that's where I keep the instructions, which we'll take a look at now. So this is the instruction booklet. It's pretty simple. It just tells you how to build the set. They have a picture of the set right there and the alternate builds on the front and back. Pretty cool. Lego doesn't do that nowadays for sure. So yeah, this is the booklet. Also, something else that I kept in the box that I thought you guys should know about is these extra pieces that you can put on the horses, so they appear to be, you know, in the wild and free, right? So they included those. Thanks a lot, LEGO. So with the box and instructions out of the way, let's take a look at the minifigures. We have a total of 8 minifigures included in the set, which is a really nice amount of minifigs to get. And they're divided into 2 factions per se for the knights. We have the Black Knights and the Lion Knights. And of course we have 2 civilian figures. So let's look at all of them in depth. The first figure we're going to look at is this Lion Knight. Knight. It's a knight on horseback, one of the jousters. As you can see, he's got a brown horse, which is pretty cool. And the horse has some horse binding on it, which is very nice and ornate, because it's got the lion for Lion Knights and just this extra little detailing along the lower part of it. So, very nice. There's also 2 clips on either side of the horse binding for your accessories and weapons. And on this side, we have his sword and lance, for, fighting and such. And on the other side, he is holding a shield with a lion on it, in blue with a yellow background. As a figure, he's quite simple. He has these all-black legs and a torso with a curious print on the front and a little belt right there, if you can see it. He wears this gray helmet with a yellow plume, which is very nice, and he has a classic Lego smiley face, because back in the olden days, everybody was happy. So, also he wears this blue cape, and there's nothing underneath the cape, because back in the day, Lego did not have back printing. The only printing they do is pretty much just on the front and on the face, and then like the shields and stuff. So yeah, that's our first knight. Let's move on to the other one. The other horseback knight in the set is this guy, a Black Knight. That's the faction name. Personally, I like him a little bit more. I just think he looks cooler. But he too has a horse. But his horse is black instead of brown. And he also has horse barding with, it's blue and black. And he's got a dragon print on that. And of course, he has 2 clips on either side. He has his weapon, his sword in one, and he's holding his lance. And he's also holding this shield right here. And you can tell the Black Knights from the Dragon Knights in that the Black Knights have a blue dragon in their emblem and logo. So yeah, as an individual, he just looks cool. He wears all black armor with the exception of his red plume, red cape, and that waist piece. And I do like these little cape pieces. It's always nice to get them in sets. They don't make them anymore. He too, he has the same print as the Lion Knight, where he has that silver cuirass with the belt. Very fortunate that both of them had all the silver on, because the older paints that they used in these old figures, the silver and gold would tend to rub off. So yeah. Of course, he's got that classic smiley face underneath. So yeah, that's the Black Knight horseman. Our next figure is this Lion Knight foot soldier. And really, the Lion Knights, you can also call them the Crusaders. Either name is fine. It's pretty interchangeable. His torso print is this very nice shield with axes on it. And you can see that gold on there. Like I said earlier, the gold and silver paints tended to rub off. But mine, I'm very fortunate that it hasn't. It's just beautiful. In comparison, this guy right here has the same print on his torso. But look at that. I played with this when I was little, and my dad did too. So my dad probably rubbed off all the gold, which kind of sucks. But yeah. He holds a brown axe, and he has the same shield as the horseback Lion Knight, except the colors are different. The horseback Lion Knight had a blue lion with yellow background, while the foot soldier has like the inverse. So yeah, and he has no back printing, and he's smiling, so pretty simple. The next figure is the Black Knight's foot soldier. He has a black axe, and he has that Black Knight's shield. Very nice with that blue dragon. Nothing on the back or on the sides or the legs. And, he's smiling. He's pretty happy. And he has, his torso print is some scale armor, some scale mail. And you can kind of, I don't know if you can see it with the camera, but it's a little bit rubbed off, that silver, but most of it is still there, and it looks good. So, that's him. This next guy is a Lion Knight noble or commander or something. And I think that because if you look on the box, he's sitting in the stands with the princess and, having a jolly good time. So he probably is pretty important that, he's sitting in the stands. Again, he has that gold on him. He has a different logo. It's the lion. Pretty simple. Got a black helmet, and he has a white chalice and no back printing. Nice figure, and I'm glad to have all the gold. This guy is the previous dude's Black Knight's counterpart. He has a different print. He has that cuirass print with the belt, like how the horseback knights have. He holds a silver chalice. I don't know if that's worth more than the white one. Who knows? I didn't live in the Lego medieval world. No printing on the back of the sides or anything. Smiling because he's happy. Nice dude overall. The next figure is this princess. This is like the only girl in Lego Castle. In like the original 80s run, I think. Except for the girl in the other jousting set from 1979. And the same figure actually appears in another set. Oh, and there's also one in a castle. But very few girls in classic Lego Castle. She has this pretty weird, like, coned hat that princesses would wear in medieval times, I guess. And I gave her the red cup. And her torso is actually pretty generic. It's just necklaces, and it's white. And she also got some white pants and got like a blue undershirt or something. But that torso print is actually from Lego Town, and they just repurposed it for Castle. But I think it looks nice. So, yeah, this is her. The last figure, but definitely not the least, is this peasant guy. In classic Lego Castle, you seldom get civilians. So whenever you do, it is a very happy occasion. So he's just, he's the bartender in this set. Because as you'll find, there's some beverages. You could already tell because of all the cups. But this guy literally looks like he's straight out of Skyrim. He's got that brown hair piece and gray torso with the little satchel or pouch. Maybe with his gold in there, or maybe lunch, who knows. But yeah, that's this guy. And with all the figures out of the way, let's look at the set. Sorry for the noise. They're mowing the lawn outside right now. But let's look at the set. So, as you can see, starting off, we have this little barrier right here for the figures, for the knights to joust on. So, you know, you're like, ah, right? And then, yeah, pretty simple. It's really fun. And it's, you know, simple colors, simple parts. Really average, run of the mill. Like, you'd find these in other sets. Yet they used it to make this very lively, like, barrier for this festive occasion. So that's the barrier. Included is this weapons rack. And as you can see, we've got spears, swords, and bow and arrow. So, very nice. Good usage of colors, I think. That's one thing this set does really well. It's use just literally 3 colors. Well, 5, but 3 main ones. Very cleverly. Actually, 6 colors. I want to look at it. So yeah, the weapons rack. The stands are really well built. It's all on this one big base plate. We've got this tree right here, little canopy covering them with some flags on top. You can actually open these up, and it's very helpful for getting big 6'1" man hands in there. As you can see right there, it's just some black plate pieces on bricks. Very simple. And on the back, we have this kind of bar, so that way you don't fall out. But yeah, very simple. And these flags are prone to come off because there's nothing really holding them on there other than the connection right there. So you got to be a little bit careful to not knock them off. But it's not too big of a deal. It's Lego. You can just put it back on. The best part about this set, in my opinion, is this right here. You can think of this of whatever you want. Because it's Lego. It's all about creativity. I see this as a beer keg. Maybe it's sparkling water. Maybe it's grape Fanta. Who knows? Or it could be some Fresca. That'd be really good right now. Get a sip of Fresca. Ooh. But yeah, it's this barrel with a spout on the end, and that's all you need to know. We have this little flag on it too. Nice little thing that they didn't have to add. And just some cups on clips. You can just walk up and, this guy will pour you a drink. So, very nice. So yeah, this wraps up my review of Lego Set 6060. I think this is a really great set, and if you're looking to get this, definitely get it on Bricklink because you want this thing complete. But it's just very creative, this set, and it includes a lot of things that they don't need to add, but they did anyways. Like this, like the keg and the weapons stand. They didn't need to add that. They could have just had the stands and the barricade, yet they still did. And so, when you got a wide selection of figures, and it's just a really fun set to have. So yeah, if you can, I'd recommend getting it. Thank you guys for watching the video this long. If you liked it, leave a like and subscribe, and I hope that you all have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.